stay. But no. It's every time. Jeez, what are you guys arguing about now? Ooh. Alright. Hello, ladles and gentle spoons. Paragon trouble. Oh, and all the forks in between. Herp, herp, herp. Anyways, hold on. Oh, here I am. Alright. Oh. So, I really was not intending on playing Overwatch earlier, but I was just kind of testing to see if everything was working beforehand. And one of my friends happened to be playing. She's like, "Invite!" I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll be playing then." All right. So I need to do. Sorry. But yeah, that's how I ended up playing Overwatch for a little bit on the PCs. I pretty much seem to have lost any sort of ability that I had with the game in between the short time that the beta ended to now. But I figure, once I have a chance to play it a little bit more again, then hopefully get my proficiency back. Looked like Junkrat was definitely working out for me in the end, so great.
Okay, I'll try the other one.
Just climb across here. Shit. Oh. But yes, still want to finish Uncharted, so gonna be doing my best. Finish this all up.
Looks like this one's clear.
Nice work.
We're good.
Everything up there? Hold on, lady. But yeah, I mean, it seemed like the servers were going pretty strong for day one, so see if that keeps up or not. Hopefully, one can hope. Oh, but yeah, Crumble has said that she would like to give it another try, so we're gonna see about trying to get that her in the near future sometime. Probably on the Xbox, so she will probably rock it much harder than I will on the Xbox, just because it's one thing to play against the AI, even like on hard or whatnot, but like just not always super confident about gaming abilities on the controller. I mean, in some ways, it's a lot less effort. Just rely on thumb movement and whatnot. Ooh. But it is nice to have that like little extra bit of kind of pinpoint accuracy on the keyboard and the mouse, especially since I'm rocking the Naga stuff, or the Razer shit rather. But we'll see. I don't know if I know anybody on the PS4 side that's playing it there. I'm pretty sure I do, but I just probably a couple of people that are playing on that side, but I just haven't confirmed it yet. But we'll see. I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things where, you know, where I work, you know, they used to be a lot better off and was getting, you know, like bonuses and whatnot, but we've kind of run into a little bit of hard times. Nothing like too bad, but, you know, where like I'm taking a pay cut, but, you know, just things like bonuses are kind of not very doable at the moment, which is fine, you know, I mean, as long as the company survives, pretty much, you know, I'm still fairly happy with where I work. You know, can't complain. But, yeah, definitely a little bit less more play money than I originally, you know, had a few years back. So, have to be a little bit more cagey with the money than I was before.
Maybe a little.
It's kind of the reason why, even though Crumble and I are together, we actually have not met in person yet, with her being in the UK and me being here in the States. So, you know, before, yeah, when I was getting that, you know, extra little bump of bonus money, you know, that was pretty much going to be the majority of the money that I was going to be using towards the trip to make it over there. But, you know, after having to move from California to Nevada, and then, you know, pretty much, I mean, yeah, I mean, for once, like really kind of striking it out more or less on my own, and you know, the first time I'm having like a lot of things under my name, like you know, the lease for the apartment and renter's insurance and so on and so forth. You know, yeah, it was a pretty big deal. And you know, when I first got here, it was a little tough going because my roommate, you know, still had to find a job when we got here, whereas you know I could work anywhere as long as I had internet connection and whatnot. So, you know, yeah, I was kind of fronting everything for a little bit, and kind of charged up my credit cards pretty darn well. Especially, you know, after, yeah, we kind of moved into this place because, you know, it was finally like, oh my god, you know, finally space of my own, and I can, you know, actually decorate stuff for once, or, you know, just take all my shit out and actually, you know, have a place to put it. Probably, you know, got a little ahead of myself, you know, ordering, you know, shelving from IKEA and whatnot when they didn't have an IKEA yet here, so, you know, that has a freaking $100 shipping. And I forgot to switch something, didn't I? Yes, I did. Herp burp. I forgot to say that I'm actually playing different now. Started. That. Just the name. I'm gonna do my other computer. It's a little bit easier. I actually use the bathroom real quick too. Ugh. Stream. Hashtag streaming troubles. All the struggles. Happy. Alright, actually, and I'm gonna go and use the restroom real quick, so let me just. I will be right back. Alright, sorry about that. And sorry if you hear my rats tussling with each other in the background. Like, I gave them a whole entire bowl of food, and yet they still managed to just, like, always freaking freak out on each other for some reason. Then again, 6 sisters all in one fairly ginormous cage that they can easily, you know, jump up to I don't know how many different levels to get away from each other, but, you know, they all decide to just stick on the same floor for whatever reason. Anyways. Alright. Thank you. Good old How I Met Your Mother. Oh, treasure. Some kind of... Kieran? Back around. No. In the car. Come on, Elena. Got places. Okay, let's teleport then. Places to go.
So far, we're 2 for 2.
Yeah, which means we're due for some disaster.
The water wheel's working. That bodes well.
As long as people aren't shooting at us all freaking day while I'm trying to get it to work. Because that is super annoying. Water wheel kind of... Oh no, it is turning. It didn't look like it was turning at first. So, I'll just park this... Oopsie. About there. Oh my god, oh, jeez. Interesting. Alright, I have to see if it recorded that. Just pretty sure it did. If not, then at least it's on the stream.
Hey, give me a hand with this. Oh, crap. I'll hold it. Just get the car.
Put it on your shoulder, maybe? There you go.
Oh, that's heavy.
Hey! Would you guys calm down? About anyways. Silence? I missed something by not looking at... I assumed that I was gonna have to go look at something at the freaking water wheel. I don't know. Maybe I'll do this and... happen. Oh, nope. It actually went for once. Alright.
Gotta love that pirate engineering.
I need to be shot at. Oh.
Wow. It's like a postcard.
Yeah, Libertalia. Come for the beautiful views, stay for the life or death gunfights. So what made you change your mind?
Out your fingers.
Hmm?
You said you almost didn't come back.
Well, I couldn't leave when you were clearly in over your head. And you know, there's that whole marriage vow thing.
For better or worse.
Yeah.
Why couldn't... Hammer, why won't you let me look at their
Worse.
faces?
Here. Give me a hand with this.
Right.
Okay. You know, even if you think that you're protecting me, you don't have a right to shut me out. No matter what it is, you're supposed to come to me so that we can work through it together as a team.
Oh, gosh.
Really,
Oh, it's one of those times where, like, you know,
We should stay focused.
stomach is obviously
Every time for
upset with something, but, you know, you try to, you know, you're sitting there on the toilet and it's just kind of like, you know, like, okay, you can sit there and be upset or we can do something about this, you know? It's one of those times where
next stop.
just wants to complain for a little bit more or it does anything. It's kind of like, oh, but do you have to be like so to me while you're sorting whatever it is? Can see if decent Photoshop. Tree in there. So you can see the statue. God, my stomach's being a jerk. Hold on. My stomach is being a total jerk. Oh. And I forgot to take off the thing. Appropriate. Alright, I will be right back again. Alright. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna see if I could get a picture. Don't know if I want the bridge. It's not that bridge. Looks kind of cool. Frame? Yes, no frame. Ugh. Pardon me. That's super bright, vibrant though. Just checking on something. Delicious. Delicious. Sorry about that. Just checking something. Alright. Oh, I hate it when I really should have plugged it in while I was playing Overwatch, but like it just all happened so fast. It's like suddenly I'm in a party and we're in the middle of joining a game, and it was like, whoa, but my body's not ready. Actually, going to check out some stuff. Looks like I could just proceed on through. Okay. I think solid rock. Solid rock. Alright. Cannot proceed through there. Oh. Social Chloe at all. Be nice to hear Claudia Black's voice. I can't remember like the last thing that I've watched like recently that she's been in. I don't know if she's taking like a break for family stuff or whatnot, but she does have the sexy, sexy voice. Both with sexy accent and just kind of sexy all over the place. Mm-hmm. Anyways, I know where to go. I just want places. Who wants to drive on the normal paved road when I can drive slippery stream? Which is probably destroying the environment, but you know, seemed like the thing to do. I blame it on the days that my family had a Bronco, and like my dad, when we would go up to Yosemite, he would always find these spots where like people were like you know, off-roading and whatnot, and he would go ahead and go off-roading with like the entire family in the Bronco. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, you know, we have a roll bar and everything like that, but it's just kind of like, hey, let's give the children whiplash. You know. My mom's, I mean, my mom freaked out a little, but for the most part, she kind of took it in turn. And we never, I don't think, I mean, it's not like my dad was just like, well, let's see if we can catch some air. You know, it was just like, let's just bounce around a little bit, have a little bit of fun, and go about our day with all the hiking and stuff. Checking to see if there was anything in that little area, but I don't think there was.
Hey, Elena, Nate.
Hey, Sully.
Still in the air. Saw a bunch of shoreline vehicles heading north.
I guess we'll see them soon.
You two doing okay so far?
We hit a few hitches, but so far so good.
Alright, good. Keep in touch.
Happened to the statue, whatever.
Not the no news is good news type.
We'll try.
Side of it? Or is it above me? Oh, you mean that statue right there? Durr. Commentary on that? Alright, never mind. Oh, so I'm wondering how many, like, people are streaming freaking Overwatch right now. Now, when I was streaming earlier, like, I don't think, like, my viewer count moved at all, just because, you know, probably everybody's watching, you know, the more pro players go at it, and they don't want to watch my herp derp butt going through it and whatnot. But, I don't know. I don't know how long the hype will continue. But, hopefully at some point, there for the non-pro players to also playing or something.
Okay, should be on the other side of the bridge.
Woo.
Hang on tight.
Yep, that's what I thought. Oh,
Turn around! We're heading for the falls!
I can't.
you think?
It's too strong. Brace yourself.
Oh god.
Nate! Nate! There! We can climb up those rocks!
On it. Go.
Go, 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 go. Help, 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 help. Oh shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing. Woo!
I'm okay.
The tree is not okay!
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Over here, quick!
Eh. I need to find a longer freaking this not micro USB or whatever cable, so I can actually put my head back.
I wasn't trying to protect you.
Or I guess I could just scoot forward a little bit, but
It's just I made a promise that I was done
Oh.
with this life.
We both did.
Yeah, but I broke it. I didn't tell you because I was afraid
Afraid of what?
stomach is
of losing you. I guess I was
fertile.
protecting myself. You know?
We have a lot of ground to cover.
Good thing you don't have a kid yet.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to wonder. I mean, if you know Sam's or if Sam had shown up, after Nathan had had a kid, like, would he have still gone off, to help his long lost brother? Or would he have been like, dude, I got a kid. I need to think about my kid. And I love you. But, I mean, I can hook you up with some people that might be able to help you. But, dude, I need to take care of my family first. You know what I'm saying? I know. In some ways, I think soft. At
least we're on the right side of the river now.
Sadly, I spoiled myself a little bit because I started reading that article that was on Kotaku about, I guess when they were doing, the audience, testing for Uncharted 4. They actually had to remove someone from the test group because, like, they were extremely unhappy that, the secondary villain character was a woman, and I don't want to go into it too much because I don't want to spoil for people either, but basically he was not so happy about, like, the involvement of so many female characters, and it's just kind of like, for real, man? Not like, females can't be villainous characters and whatnot. Or no, I think it was, a lot of it had to do with the fact that she was able to kick his ass, like in that first scene. It's like yeah, he like freaked out that that Nathan got his ass kicked by her. Where the fuck am I going? There's like so many goddamn options. It's for like,
Up by your lonesome?
just gonna go and look at them one by one. But yeah, so there was a slight spoiler, and I was like, shit. I mean, I don't know. I'm one of those people where it's just like I like the surprise. I like the reveal. As it comes to me. I want to watch the show or the movie or play the game to know what happens. I don't want I know people are just like, oh well, if it's good storytelling, it'll still find a way to surprise you anyways. I'm just like, well, I understand that, but I mean, for me, yeah, part of the enjoyment of playing through all this and whatnot is the reveal. It's kind of like, yeah, it's like, yes, I will go to the trouble of deactivating my Facebook or whatever, to go ahead and avoid spoilers on fucking, I don't know, Game of Thrones and so on and so forth. I don't know. It's weird that way. Wow, that was kind of amazing. Like the way that was actually kind of like dumping off his head, and then like his hair got wet and everything. Even though, like, yeah, like the animation for the waterfall kind of disappears here, but I mean, once you back up, you can kind of see it again. Really, so far the waterfall effect is the ugliest thing about the game, and I even that is kind of not entirely true, So like, is it here? Don't fit your big head through there, Nathan. Care. This looks funny because they're completely different colored from like the tree root itself. Climbable stuff back there. Excuse me. stay clung on like this or not? Better to be safe, I suppose. Not even sure if this is the way I'm supposed to be going. It's a reflection. Alright.
Whoa.
Oh, yikes.
Ew, oh my god. Ew. Gross.
Judging by the clothes, they're colonists. Maybe it was a fight?
No, I don't think so. Look how they're arranged.
Yeah, you're right. They're stacked. They were just shoved against the walls.
They were already dead when they were brought here. This is a mass grave.
Yeah, this is a dump site. That's kind of gross. Sorry, people.
Hello?
Walk all over you.
Who is this?
Now look at the sign. Traitor. It's one of the rebels.
Are you the guy that's hanging in the opening
Here's another one.
menu? I don't think so. He has a hat. You're lacking in the hat department. Nice walking us into a dead end there, Elena. Excuse me. I mean, yeah. I'm pretty sure I remember seeing like Anita Sarkeesian's name mentioned in the article, and thank you. And I guess she might have like actually helped out on the game. And like, yeah, part of the reason why, there's so many female characters this time around, including the, the old lady that Nate and Sam run into, when they're, younger, trying to find stuff from their mother, was a female, was because of her involvement. Anita Sarkeesian's, that is. Because, she would, the director would like propose her as like, okay, this is gonna happen, this is how it's gonna unfold, and like, yeah, you're just like, okay, well, it's gonna be an old man living in this, mansion that's essentially, got a collection that's worthy of, being a museum and blah blah blah. And her basic question was just like, well, would it, what if it was a woman? Basically, is all she would kind of ask, or at least, essentially what it would come down to. It's just like, do you feel it would change in a good way or a bad way, or, would it actually just kind of be the same? And, yeah, they were just like, well, I guess in the end, no, it really, wouldn't make a difference. So, I mean, yeah, so it became a thing of, well, why not, So, I don't know. It's one of those things where, sometimes I feel she takes it a little too far, and it's just like, of course, yes, as a chick, I would love to see, more female characters that aren't just, my God, exactly.
That's one way to
Just the eye candy and whatnot.
What, to slaughter all the
But, I mean, yeah, there are, the games like, Grand Theft Auto, or like, Saints Row, where it's just, I mean, especially Saints Row, because I think this is something that, like, came up with her, is, it's like, oh, it's like, yes, you have female characters in Saints Row, and, I can't remember if it, freaking passed the Bechdel whatever test or whatnot, but it was still a thing where like, oh, but they're still overly sexualized and blah blah blah. And it's one of those things where it's like, but you have to realize that the entire game is like one big huge parody, and it's like, yeah, sometimes you just kind of need to let go. You need to find that space of humor, that part of yourself that, can laugh at, an exaggeration, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if it's because I grew up in the 80s and, again, yeah, like, humor was very different back then, You'd kind of get away with it. And it's, in some ways, we're kind of getting back to it, and, but still with a lot of dick and fart jokes, it seems. But, yeah. I don't know. I mean, yeah, as long as, it is meant more in a way of humor and not like I'm going out of my way to insult you. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm not going out of my way to insult you, but I mean, it is kind of a stereotype for a reason, and so on and so forth. And, I don't know. Like, I can laugh at, Angela Johnson doing the whole, Vietnamese nail salon thing, because I fear she's, she grew up in the Bay. She's probably gone to enough, Vietnamese owned nail salons. And, like, yeah, I mean, growing up, I've been to my fair share when, when my mom dragged me along with her when she went to go get her nails done. So it's just like, it's like, yeah, there's definitely a grain of truth to it to be valid, and, yeah, I'd have a little laugh at it. But, I don't know. Ugh. This was there. Oh, yeah, the whole, then, okay, well, number one, yay, finally a, teaser trailer for Disney's live-action version of Beauty and the Beast, which, still to date, I would say is my favorite of the, I guess you could say the classic Disney movies, the ones that are based off of, like, Grimm Brother tales and whatnot, or still my favorite. And it's like, I love the idea of, Emma Watson as Belle. It's almost kind of like, being Hermione again, but, being the bookish one that's a little bit on the outside, but, without being sorcerers. I was kind of
Don't look steady.
well, lady, there's not many more options right now, so looks a little bit more steady, I think. Ooh.
Excuse me.
Ooh. God, what's the guy's name? I know him from frickin' Downton Abbey. It's like a section that I could have. Oh, whatever. Not gonna bother with it too much now. Where's Elena? Oh, okay, she's just waiting for me. But I mean, yeah, it's just like, wait, but how old is that guy? It kind of seemed like the age difference was a little bit much, but I don't know. They'll find a way to make it work. But I was very happy to see that that they were still using essentially the music from the original animated, but a little bit different. Like hearing the opening sequence, wow, music. I was just like, oh, take it back.
If you don't mind some
Still using like "Be My Guest" and whatnot. And I'm just like, yay! So, I mean, I like Maleficent. What's the other one?
Looks like somebody blew that dam and then flooded.
Probably need to watch Alice in Wonderland again.
I forgot.
Kind of, because I don't really remember if if I really ended up liking it or not. I know Crumble really liked it.
All right, so which one of these do you think is Avery's?
Other stuff out
my
there.
money's on that one.
I heard that Cinderella was really good. I keep on putting it off to sit down and watch it, but I've heard good things, and I do like the chick that plays Cinderella, also from Downton Abbey. So I do want to see it at some point. I also need to see her in isn't she in Pride and Prejudice and Zombies as well? That movie I definitely need to watch because it's Jane Austen and then zombies. Surprisingly, I have not read the book yet. I should really get around to it. There's many things I need to get around to, if you couldn't tell. So many things. So many things. So and even then, so many games to catch up on.
Here goes nothing.
Fucking beautiful game. Stop being so... Sure. It's nice. Shit. Why are these so, like... Why do they take up so much room? Why can't they just, like, take up a bit of it? That one or the one with the actual stuff on it? Stuff on it a little bit. I feel like I should have... Enough. Vignette. Any difference with... Stop fighting. Chopped.
Whoops.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa.
You alright?
Fancy and swinging, Elena. But yes, I'm very excited to see how that proceeds. And there were just a lot of Disney stuff this weekend. There was that, and then there's Disney, or rather, well, rather Netflix, pretty much bidding to exclusively show all things Disney, including, at least from here on, for Marvel stuff, Star Wars stuff, and of course Disney stuff. Assume that also it's Pixar stuff. It's pretty good. Good time to have a Netflix account, I would say. Else? Oh yes, and then there's the whole discussion of whether or not, or well, with Idina Menzel, pretty much giving her okay to, if the designers or the writers want to okay it, to give Elsa a girlfriend, which I think would be exciting. First Disney queen, not just princess, queen, that would have a Missy on the side. I think it would be kind of exciting. Fan of having a lady myself, a lady named Crumble. But but if a friend pointed out too, I mean, there's nothing wrong with her just ruling on her own as well. I mean, I think part of that was yeah, I mean, kind of Elsa developing her own sense of herself, really, and comfortable and all. I mean, yeah, maybe this time there will be a lot more emphasis on Elsa and how she develops. Ooh, I'm running out of hair. As a person, rather than Anna. Yes, I'm like, what was it? Good old Kristen Bell. Funny if they could have gotten Kristen Bell for a Assassin's Creed movie, but I could see why they wouldn't, or they couldn't. Just looking to see if there's treasures. Which I know I said I wouldn't do that much, but small break moments might as well. At the very least. See, to really pursue them past like all the diving that I've already done, so. Yes, many exciting things coming Disney way. Also, I need to watch Zootopia. I keep on hearing like ridiculously good things about Zootopia, and I haven't watched it yet.
Here, watch your head.
Our roof.
Ooh, someone had it in for this guy.
Kind of reminds me, wasn't there like a whole article about how some kid might have found like a lost Mayan city somewhere in the middle of the jungle using like freaking Google Earth? Mine, nachos, mine. A little bit more tea. Guess I get tea. Okay. up and over then. Oh my god.
Dragon. We're in Christopher Condon's house.
Serpentine dragon. To Walter.
Shit. Shoreline. Elena, get down.
Back. See so far. It's over there too. Oh.
Nothing yet.
Not going down without the... Hang on. No way I imagine that. Nothing.
Nothing yet.
Stop looking. To get up top. All right.
Wait.
Sure.
All this for one man? After everything, you're really asking me that? What the... Shit, you saw something. Watch yourself.
Ah. See.
All this for one man? After everything, you're really asking me that?
Aw, come on. He was looking. Down on this guy first.
Watch out.
Shit. Somehow have to do.
Hmm?
Over here!
Oh.
Nate, over there.
So many of you. Down. Drop that, man. Thank you. Saw somebody over fucking here. Kidding me? Did not realize. Okay. Yeah, Lainey, do you want to get that guy? No? Alright. Yeah, totally cool. Fuck. Oh.
was leading them on a wild goose chase. Why haven't they shot the scaly bastard yet?
Rafe has his reasons, I reckon.
Is that a fucking treasure right there?
All right then.
There's as far as I can tell. Fuck! Are you kidding me? Walking away. That asshole's fucking watching him. Wait. Oh, they left him dead? Alright. I'm okay with that.
Hang on. Shit. What was that?
So if I'm just gonna miss the jump like that, then come on. either this is the last guy that to kill, or I don't know. 'Cause how else I'm supposed to get to that guy other than that one little bit? Seriously think it'll be easier to get to those guys. It's kind of sad in and of itself. So we should be looking at Elena like completely right now. Stop looking at what? Oh. Oh, fucking balls. Shit. Big ass shotgun guy too. And a sniper. Oh god, they're all coming out of the fucking woodworks now. Great! Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Wow. Entire encounter over. I mean, I don't know if these are guys that I would have had to face eventually anyways, or if these guys are actual backup. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Of course we will go nowhere near your fucking hiding spot.
Nothing over here. You?
Same. Nothing.
Go check over there. I've got this side.
Be careful.
Ground. Shit. Right now.
Nothing. Any clues?
Nothing.
I'll look over here. You, go over
Jump
there.
over here, asshole.
Hey, look up ahead.
No.
Really, Elena? Really?
Got anything? I'm not having much luck.
Clear so far.
Come on, let's push him into the open.
Got it.
Over there.
Save me. Nothing. Be careful.
Nothing over here. Nothing here either. Okay, you check that way. I'll hit this one. You okay?
Shotgun, shotgun.
I'm gonna find you.
Oh, your assholes are up there.
Anderson? Same. Nothing. You check over there. Search here. What's there?
What you got?
Nothing.
Come on, now!
Clear so far. But you. Might be this way.
Nate, look out.
Where are you, asshole?
Asshole.
Hang on.
Another man down! Come on out, asshole!
Got nothing so far. Found anything? Oh, I thought you cleaned it. Come on. Let's push him into the open. Yeah, okay.
Sniper. There. Really? Just a little bit further and take him down. Really?
Jesus. I think that's it. You okay?
Let's push on.
Dying as fuck. Ish.
Yeah, it's worth a look.
I know, lady. Hold on a second. But this time. This was gonna have some matter. kidding me? Oh, okay. Never mind. I. Okay. Teen.
Crap. How many people did you bring here, Nadine?
She does have an entire
And fucking how did she get all these trucks?
Well, let's hope not.
Somehow pass all the shit that we've had to like fucking climb our way through. 'Cause seriously.
That's morbid.
Look, something here. It's addressed to Richard Watt. Signed Adam Baldridge.
Which everybody backstabbed each other.
They were both founders?
Yeah, looks like they were turning on each other, but why?
Greed, paranoia, money.
Yeah, well, whoa. Okay, current's a little strong.
You can climb up there.
Yeah, but it's too high, even for a boost.
Then let's look around.
Oh.
Hey, I see some boxes and supplies up there.
Goddamn rope.
Look out below!
Nice one.
Come... come to Papa. After you.
Aw, how sweet. You want me to be your decoy?
No. I was being gentleman.
Just busting your chops.
Yeah, well, the chops are plenty busted already. Thank you.
Whose fault is that? Wait.
That wasn't too bad. You okay?
Yeah. I'm fine. You?
Well, wet again. Tired, bruised. Oh, hungry. I could eat.
I could eat.
Other than that, fine.
Yeah. Whew, okay, come on. Let's keep going.
Current's really strong here. Come on. Let's try cutting through this house.
Yeah. I'm right behind you. Do you think the colonists flooded this place?
Well, they definitely had the motivation.
But you don't think it's them?
I just find it odd that all these houses are underwater except for one.
Avery's.
Exactly. Look at this.
Oh, just my neck some. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, sorry. Ooh. So whose house is this? Symbol. Ah. Crawlers.
I'll bet this is from the Gunsway. Oh, what's this? Jesus.
Oh my god, I don't know
Oh,
why
what are
I'm...
the flies in here?
No kidding.
I did wake up a little bit earlier than I anticipated. house and then see where that puts me. Secret passage, secret passage. Passage and turn. We
getting there.
Yeah, let's just hope we're not too late. Hey, check it out. These cannons look like they were retrofitted.
Yeah, improvised defenses. Guess they didn't expect they'd be fighting each other.
Guess not.
Stairs lead. I don't know. This must be the right way because the current looks too damn strong.
Ooh, nice water feature.
Cabinet ever.
Hey Nate, over there.
Except for that one. You look like an.
You are.
Oh my goodness.
The current's too strong. Gonna have to find another way to the other side.
Oh shit. Can you stand? Really? You're not gonna stand on top of this shit so fuck out a little bit more?
Whoa, whoa! Stronger than it looks. Okay,
You're welcome.
thank you. You make a great counterweight. I mean,
It's okay. I'll choose to take that as a compliment.
as well you should. As well you should.
Couldn't hitherto. Ooh, okay.
I made it. I'll find a way up for you. Too hard. Can't do this alone.
Okay.
This should work. All right, stand clear. Here you go.
Hey, great.
Lucky that fell backed away. Dust when you dropped it, just saying.
Let's move this out of the way.
Okay, Superwoman. Woman. Why would you lift it that way? Ooh.
Okay.
Hey. So long for me to get like control of the camera again. I'm like, okay. Okay.
Hey, look. Thomas II's sigil.
So we're in his mansion.
Second in command. Going up the pirate hierarchy.
Oh. A bit more effort today. Which is surprising because it was warmer and like gas tank was full, but it took me like 3 to 5 minutes to kind of fiddle with it. It's like my right leg got tired of trying to kick, so I tried my left leg, and then my left leg got tired, and I tried my right leg again. And I was like, well, maybe my other scooter, one that got fucking stolen from me, maybe that one will start. And it's like, you know, at least when I was kicking that one, I could kind of hear, you know, when you're trying to start like your freaking lawnmower and shit, you can hear the, you know, I could hear that.
Looks like we're a little late.
Whereas like for what you know, yeah, I didn't feel like I could hear it on the ice bear. I could on my genuine buddy.
Check it
The
out.
funny thing is, once I got back to trying it on my ice bear again after figuring the
What?
buddy was gonna start, it took like 2 tries and then it'd start. I was like, oh, you got worried because that I might use the other scooter instead. I see how it works.
Well, I'm no forensics expert, but I would say. Drinks?
Apparently.
So, what was this? Some kind of wealthy pirate suicide cult?
Yeah, not likely. Not these guys.
On behalf of Lord Avery, I invite you to my manor at sundown tomorrow. The time has come to abandon our animosities and reunite under the banner of God and liberty. Signed, Thomas II.
What do you bet? Thomas II, Henry Avery. Looks like our hosts didn't stick around to
Dun dun dun.
Very gracious of them.
Okay, so these guys sparked a full-scale revolt when they claimed the treasure for themselves. Now, they took care of the colonists, but then they had to deal with each other. And I'm guessing things got pretty messy. So, Avery and II...
Pirate.
To, what was it?
Abandon our animosities.
Abandon the animosities. Avery makes a grand toast. For God and liberty! Arg, ahoy, mateys, all that. They all take a swig. Except these two. And just like that, all the treasure of Libertalia becomes the sole possession of 2 men. These are some of history's greatest pirates, and they all perished in an instant at this very table.
It's incredible.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So, since our missing hosts aren't here at Two's Manor,
We should head over to Avery's.
yeah,
Where the party started.
let's go.
But it is 5 a.m., so I think I am gonna call it a night because I'm just yawning up a storm and said I ended up, I think I went to sleep. I went to bed around like, what was it, 6:30, and then I actually fell asleep around 7, and then I ended up waking up around 12. Way too early, so I think I closed my eyes again, and then I don't think I'm gonna have all that much, success trying to fall back asleep again. So I just went about the day, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get some sleep. Work day, so I don't know if I'll play Overwatch or if I'm gonna go ahead and just keep on going with Uncharted, because I want to finish the game, and it feels like I'm getting close. I mean, if we were on chapter, what are we on? Where are we? It doesn't say. I think we're on chapter 8. But, what's it say? Wow, 27 enemies in a row without dying. I'm pretty proud of myself. I forget what number it was that you had to try to achievement. Really? Well, okay, so it probably counts the takedowns. Yeah, most of them are freaking stealth. Ledge, vertical takedown. My kid. Again, well, I mean, a lot of these were blind fires, so that or, stupid tired. It's 2? Shit. Well, exactly. I'm feeling you, Nathan. Oh, alright. I will see people on the morrow. We will continue with Uncharted. Either finish it or get somewhat close to finishing it. Yeah. And then probably the next day I'll play some Overwatch. And then if I do end up finishing Uncharted, I don't know, yeah, part of me wants to go ahead and play the Tomb Raider. I feel if I don't start it now, then it'll be a long while till I get around. So I would like to, while I'm still in the whole climbing and puzzling and set of mind. Besides, probably a lot of people are those that aren't playing Overwatch. So, all right. Good night, ladies, gentle spoons.